A clothing store acquired an item at a cost of X dollars and sold the item for Y dollars. The store's gross profit from the item was what percent of its cost for the item? Well, here's one thing that the GMAT expects you to know, that profit equals revenue minus cost. One of the most fundamental equations in all of economics. That's why the GMAT expects you to know that. And so here, the revenue is just the amount they got for the sale, so the profit is the amount they got for the sale Y minus the cost X. So that's an important relationship to keep in mind. And what we're being asked for here is to figure out that that profit is what percent of the cost. So statement number 1 tells us that Y minus X equals 20. So in other words, we know that the profit is $20. But knowing that the profit is $20, that alone, we can't figure out anything else because we don't know the price of it. So this statement by itself is insufficient. Statement number 2 tells us that Y over X is 5 over 4. Well, this is fascinating. I'm going to multiply by X so that Y equals 5/4 times X. And then I'm going to go to my profit equation. Profit equals Y minus X equals 5 over 4 times X minus X. Well, 5/4 minus X, I'll write that as 4 over 4. 5/4 minus 4/4 is 1/4 of X. So the profit is 1/4 of X. It's 1/4 of the cost. And that means it would be 25% of the cost. So this statement by itself is sufficient to answer the question. So statement number 1 is insufficient. Statement number 2 is sufficient. Answer choice B.